boy BRISCO the Opalaka Goon. We going behind Backstage. I'm finna be on right now, live, with DJ Newkirk, Got the Audacity, and Nomadics. Yeah.
Black billionaire.
Yeah.
Cap. Overtown, Opalaka.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing in every hood. No, it's the same thing in every hood. You looking on what's on the surface.
What's on the surface? You right.
Yeah, but
said it like clicks and stuff.
It's all love, like.
Yeah.
But we should be able. I should be able to do records. We should be able to do records with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause it's business.
Definitely.
I don't gotta like you. We doing business.
No, man. Like you,
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
you said something. I think I heard you say something. You said when you collab on a track, you know what I'm saying? It's just added to that track. You feel me? You're giving something to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
giving
you're bringing something more to the joint than it was already
I
there.
do a record with Bobby Fishscale.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do a record with Bobby Fishscale, and Bobby Fishscale, I killed a record. Bobby Fishscale fans are now mine.
Right.
Also, and my fans are also Bobby Fish's. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I can't. That's why sometimes I get a little lost where, you know, some people don't want to help other people in the game, or even, you know what I'm saying, give them a hand, teach somebody something. We want to go ahead and we see somebody getting up. Oh, he can't go ahead and get higher than me because what? That's that crab mentality.
That's concentrated hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's preyed on hatred.
Yeah.
And I think most of the time it's just self-consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people self-conscious about certain things. They're insecure about certain things upon themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are an artist, man, you wide open.
Right.
You wide open. Like, your life is an open book. Everything is just an open book.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody. It's like, you know, BRISCO performing live, a BRISCO album coming out. I'm on this big billboard and I have to make it.
Right.
My G, let me ask you, I'm sorry to cut you out there, and you was doing somebody video, bruh, and you was on the run and they posted you on IG.
Say it again?
Were you doing somebody's music video, like you was like on the run and you know what I'm saying, and you did somebody's music video? Or you was supposed to do somebody's video and they posted the shit like, yo.
I did the video, well, we was doing a video.
Mm-hmm.
I did one half of the video, I was on the run, and then it supposed to be at this club. So the feds had control of my Instagram and everything, so a lot of things I didn't see.
Right.
I just got off.
Of course.
But he actually posted that I was gonna be in the building.
But did he know that you was on the run?
Of course.
Why would you get your man?
I just think
that's how we get each other in trouble.
No. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him because I was on the run. I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did the things that was wrong, but and I shouldn't have went anyway.
True.
I just shouldn't have went.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could have curveball that like, oh, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I actually got apprehended and arrested, that was the most relief I ever had in my life.
Yeah, I feel you. Cause you ain't had to run no more.
Exactly. I ain't have to run no more, and I know I wasn't finna get life.
Right.
For some counterfeit and some bullshit and some wiping. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just felt like it was a relief on me. You know what I'm saying? It's a relief on my kids because look at the climate that the world in now.
What? Man,
If
imagine if you was still there.
I would have been on the run.
You
know what I'm saying?
I
made a move and bow.
Yeah.
I get shot.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a mural.
Yeah.
It's a mural in Opalaka with BRISCO. Like, nah. And to speak on that too, because the climate that we in this world is in, like, we in a state of emergency.
We are.
Right.
We got this big virus. This virus is taking over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the police brutality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
like to say all lives matter. I love that one because.
Well, you know why people get upset. I had to explain that to him because you know what I'm saying. A lot of people want to just say all lives matter. I agree with you. I feel that, you know what I'm saying, all our lives do matter, but people get upset when people say all lives matter because they take away from the Black Lives Matter movement.
No, you don't take away from I'm black. You see my paint job is I'm a black man. That doesn't take away for nothing, but
you see, bro, you see the Spanish dude over here saying this, you gonna feel a little different.
No. because he was saying, okay, listen, Black Lives Matter, we understand that.
Yeah.
But what about us too?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just do it as a collective and say all lives matter. I love Black Lives Matter. I'm supportive of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you say it. all lives matter to all animals matter to
right.
You know what I'm saying? All human beings matter. You can say it like that too.
Right.
But I just feel like I just got out of prison, and you have to comply with certain things. When you're back against the wall, you have to comply. You know what I'm saying? If my brother, if you get pulled over by an officer, just comply. If you know
That's
he's
it.
a knucklehead,
Get home.
you know he finna go. He can't wait for you to do something so he can do what he really wants to do.
Yep. It happens all the time.
That's my thing. I said my motto is trying to make it home to my kids. That's
the beauty of social media.
My bad. Yeah.
The beauty of social media. Now they can't tell you to put your phone down. All this stuff is getting caught on live video. This stuff is getting caught on video. People are taking this from their phones.
No, that's real.
That is a blessing because them people grieving families get to see what happened to their baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
but
that's
if it
closure. That's instant closure.
Yeah, but if it was a cop's camera, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna hide that.
They can.
And one thing, what you just said is really real about you gotta, like we were just saying, you gotta get home. You know what I'm saying? You take the time, deal with the bullshit that's in front of you right now, but get home to your family, come back, fight these crackers another damn day, a different way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we can do it.
Everything has to be strategically planned.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just go out there and just go crazy and not have a plan.
Or get really upset.
I understand that.
I was in Dania, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was with the wife, and we was in Orlando, right? And my motorcycle got stolen, right? And it was in Miami. So when it got stolen, I talked to the police or whatever. They did the report. Then when we came back, they found the bike. I went to go pick it up, right? So I paid to get the drain out. Then I see that the battery is missing, the computer's missing, and this is all was still in the bike before I paid for it. It was all in the bike. I looked at the bike and everything, right?
We actually left and had to come back.
I had to leave and come back because I had to pick up my nephew real quick. So we left, came back. Now the bike missing the damn battery. They missing all this stuff.
They cut the wires.
They cut the wires. So I called, because I couldn't ride it home. I'm all the way right there. I was actually back then, I was going back to Tamarack. And I was in Dania Beach, right? So I call the cops, right? Say, I need an officer over here because I have a problem. And then the cop gets there, walks right past me, right up to the owners. I said, wait, man, I called you guys. Ignored the hell out of me. Went there, talked to the owners. And then they wanted to go ahead and threaten to lock me up. And for trespassing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then to do what he did do, because she was saying my daughter was how old was Leah at the time?
Daughter was 4 years old at the time.
She was like 4 years old.
She's seeing all of this that's going on.
Yeah, and I was my son was in her tummy at the time. Yeah. So when the cop, you know what I'm saying, came in my face, well, first he was trying to say he was threatening to arrest my little nephew because he was recording him. He says it's against the law for you to record an officer. And this is the bullshit they was telling us in the beginning. Exactly. And we were believing this shit because we didn't know our rights. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So when they did do all that, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, yo, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with it. And then the cop tried to grab me. He grabbed me. He wanted me to do one of these, like right? Just resist. Just get me on resisting, right? If you saw the way this this nasty ass crack ass cop was dirty, dog. He took me, set me up, pushed me down in the car hard. I got cut and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been through worse though. You know what I mean? Yeah. But just going through that in front of my family and kids, and I called the cops for y'all to help me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something as simple as that. I mean, and I'm paying y'all taxes. You know what I'm saying?
And all means you have the right to resist at that time. You have the right to. Because how can you be detained? You gotta announce that.
But if I did, they would have locked me.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Or beat my ass.
I understand that, but it's a lot of times where we ain't gonna win. You're back against the wall. You're not going to win. Mm-hmm. In certain situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, when we gotta know our rights. We gotta know what we're doing. We gotta know what areas we going to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know that we have to keep proper paperwork. Yep. To, you know what I'm saying, keep receipts. Yeah. I'm talking about all the little things that we take advantage of. And we don't pay attention to. We don't pay attention to. We need to take advantage of those things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's just how life is, you know.
Yeah, but ain't no cop supposed to be treating you. They shouldn't be taking. I mean, it's like they're not just taking your rights away from you, and treating you like a damn dirty ass.
They're supposed to protect and serve,
right?
And somewhere.
Yeah, the lines blurred because
the lines blurred.
They're taking more on of. Yeah, I look at it. I'm not saying all cops are bad.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. There's a lot that are. So those ones that are there, if there are some cops that are standing around and not trying to help, that makes them in a way it makes them bad equally too because they're not helping the situation if you're just standing there.
Yeah.
In that situation that we went through, the only reason why they even let him up was because I had went over to one of the cops. Mind you, I'm 7 months pregnant at the time. And I'm like, I'm about to have this baby right here. Like, you putting me through stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My daughter's watching, and the one cop, and he said, stop it. And the guy got up off of him. That was the only reason.
Mind you, I worked at
if not, it would just went on if I didn't even go and say anything. Because I'm looking at him like, what you doing? If I started going, hey, what you doing like this? That would have been something else.
That would have escalated too.
I'm trying to keep my daughter.
We just gotta be. We just gotta be so careful.
Yeah.
And meticulous on how we deal with things in our everyday life.
Everything.
And then it's added that we have to learn to be meticulous with how we deal with cops.
Mm-hmm.
You had to have that talk with your son, of course, right? I mean,
listen. This is what I tell him.
You got two, right?
Yeah, I got two boys. Yeah. I got a 10-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Shout out
but
to
my 16-year-old looks like he's 18. He has dreads. He fits the description. So I always tell him that, comply.
Yeah.
Right.
If you get pulled over, call me before you call me. FaceTime me. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my son, be careful who you hang around, who you be with. Be careful. Watch their waist and see if their waist got a bulge in it. Their waist got a bulge in it. They got a gun. Get up out of there.
Don't go there.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do certain things. Don't glorify certain things. You know what I'm saying? Respect women. You know what I'm saying? Honor thy mother and father. Your days will be long.
Yeah, that's real.
So the things that I'm telling you, I'm only gonna tell you one time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I took away I kind of spare the rod now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really touch him because he's big now. He's, you know what I'm saying? If I don't touch him, I don't want nobody else touching him.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting that dog in him so he can be on his way and he can be safe because that's all I really want him to be is safe. You know what I'm saying? And alive and breathing and able to call me daddy. So whatever I got to do to prevent the BS from happening, that's what I'm going to do with mine.
I feel you. We definitely got to do that, man. We got to be here as black fathers and strong fathers to protect our kids and teach them what they, you know what I'm saying? Because America got us all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but they got us all messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping right now with everything that's going on with George Floyd and everything that we're making, that America itself is about to make a change. You know what I'm saying? That we're about to make that shift. And because we tired, you know what I'm saying?
I believe so because look at the state we in right now. We in a state where all of us are equal.
Yeah.
Everybody is equal. I don't give a fuck how many pair of shoes you have.
We are equal, but
you don't got nowhere to wear them. You know what I'm saying? And nobody has jobs, and everything costs too much now. And we in the same climate. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a humbling. Something that God did. You
talking about because of Corona?
Yeah, I'm talking about because of
Corona.
No,
I'm with you. Like,
you got people. Something that God did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me chill y'all out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what I did when I flooded them for 40?
Yeah.
Remember what I did
40 days and 40 nights.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
And I always use this analogy too. Social media, right? It was used to promote.
Yeah.
We did MySpaces and all the Twitters.
Twitter and MySpace, yeah, I remember that.
Promote how you feeling at this time.
Right.
Okay, we done took that to body shaming and making people want to kill themselves.
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
So I just feel like this is an analogy that God said, you know what? Make them do some social distancing. You know what I'm saying?
Give them some time to stop.
Let them girls know their face be getting beat. They look pretty. They do this. let them people see you at your worst.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them people see you in your downtime.
Nobody can get haircut. Nobody can get their fingers done.
I believe he wanted people to focus on him.
Focus on him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real.
Because now you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? God forbid you got to quarantine. You really by yourself. All you got is God. But we quarantined for years in the federal penitentiary, federal prisons.
Yeah.
We had to quarantine ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Now when you was there, like you said, you had to quarantine yourselves in prison, man. Of course, you won't want to be there right now because that's got to be an unspeakable.
I mean, they on lockdown. They on like a full lockdown. They come out every 3 days and take a shower.
Damn.
It's just an ugly situation when you're incarcerated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what we say we do in prison and we get in our bed, we don't worry about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We educate ourselves. And it's some of the most sharpest individuals in prison that you will ever meet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was in federal prison, so we was in cars. We was in the same car. Him being from Chicago, I'm from Florida. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's from
when you say in the same car, tell people what you talking about.
That's who we riding with.
Okay.
They basically call it cars. It's basically called the cliques, and it's just sectioned off like that in prison. Okay. From where you at, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the whole climate that we in, it's just messed up, and it's just a wake up call. It's a spiritual wake up call. It's physical wake up call. People need to get themselves checked out.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And go to the doctor and everything like that. And for the artists, I feel like you can take this time to make big records. Yeah. All we got is us, so we really need to come together and make some big records.
Everything is damn near virtual right now, bruh. You can sit there and just talk to somebody, come up with an idea. Like she right now, she's doing finger drumming. She does production, right? So she does classes with one of the hottest finger drumming dudes, right? Yeah. But she's able to do that virtually. She don't have to go ahead and go to Atlanta to go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Everybody has an opportunity. It's about how far and how much you want to.
I'm talking about from the Zoom to the Skypes to the everything. You know what I'm saying? You can hit. I can hit somebody on a gram and be like, you know, FaceTime me, and we could come up with something that's monumental. That's just the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's just I think music, especially because I care about Florida. I think music in Florida is gonna thrive when everything is over. I see a lot of big artists. You know what I'm saying? The Major Nines, and I just love everything Major Nine do.
No, I seen what Major Nine been doing, man. Boy, Teddy T and my man Sticky Ross been playing his music over there at STRONGARM, man. And they've been playing your shit too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we've been rocking, you know what I'm saying, rocking with you. Now, my understanding is you've been heavily influenced by not just regular rappers here in Miami, but you got some singers like Casey and JoJo, Gerald Levert.
The performers.
Real performers.
I like performers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like people that captivate the crowd, captivate the area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and captivate the stage. I like that. Casey, JoJo, they did that. You know what I'm saying? Gerald Levert, Eddie Levert, they went crazy on stage. You know what I'm saying? And I just love that. I love to perform. And I love to watch people perform. DMX.
That's my dog.
Spliff Start, Buster. Like,
Buster,
they used to go stupid. Ooh. They used to go stupid.
Remember, woo?
Yeah, and they'll get you engaged and captivate you into that moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, man.
When you first started rapping, when did you realize I got it? That you knew that you were the best?
I mean,
like, because I know every rapper think that they best.
I know
I know. When did you feel like in that moment, like, yeah, I know I got it?
I always wrote poems. So, early before
he was trying to get in them panties.
Yeah, no. When my mom died, I was forced to write poems. So I used to always write poems and just express my feelings.
Okay.
So in school, this is what I did. I was always doing it, but I never showed no one until I knew I was kind of better than everybody at the school. So I kind of was just worried about my clothes and being fresh every day and things like that. And then when I got that what they call a talent show. I said, let me go to the talent show. Let me get on stage. And then all the pretty girls was just like, British. And then that's when the BRISCO just took to a whole nother level because I got a response from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna tell us about that Escobar? That I guess that her Nas influenced you too.
Yeah, the Nas influence. That's why I got the glasses on. It was just like something about how clean Nas was.
Yeah.
Like he actually knows where the fountain of youth at. He drinks
him and Pharrell.
Him and Pharrell.
I heard about that.
Like him and Pharrell and Allen Iverson, they don't age.
Yeah.
At all.
LL still look young for himself too. Yeah, man. I don't know what these brothers is eating, man.
Hey,
drinking.
I'm young. I'm 35, bro. You know, I'm looking like I'm 22.
Boy, you look like you about 13.
Thank you, my brother. That's a deep ass compliment. 2 kids, 2 baby moms. I'm still looking 12. You know what I mean? That's how you live life. Happy.
Yeah.
So, man, you've been running with E-Class forever, my G, man.
And shout out to E-Class.
Shout out to the homie E-Class, man. I saw E-Class last time I saw him was I think it was Khaled's signing, right?
Yeah, it was Khaled's signing.
Yeah, but yo, E-Class is always, man, show love. So we definitely gotta get love, E-Class, and
just the most militant person ever.
Man, I can't get him on an interview.
Nonsense.
I can't get him on an interview for nothing.
Like, boy, I ain't doing
no interview. You calling me for no interview?
Yeah, he just real militant. He just made us go get us. You know what I'm saying? He like. I always say in my raps that E-Class is my hero.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to G12, my cousin, which was E-Class' best friend. He died of brain cancer.
Oh, wow.
Today.
Wow.
Today?
Not today, but 2012.
Oh, wow.
He died on
today.
July 31st.
Okay. R.I.P.
You know
man. What's his name again?
G12.
R.I.P. G12.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, E-Class always just, he was like, I always tell people when I did Bitch on Me, I came out with a Bitch on Me. He was like, "No, I don't like it. Do it again." I'm like, "Nigga, this is clean right here. You tripping?" And I said, and that's one of the first records. I said, you know what? I'm finna go give it to some DJs on my own.
Yeah.
So I gave it to DJ Sam Sneak.
Okay.
That's that boy. Yeah. Shout out to Sam Sneak. Yeah. That's my man.
When I gave it to Sam Sneak, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna kid you. I woke up 2-3 days later. And the record was everywhere.
Wow.
The record was everywhere. It was like when you have a hit, and it's a difference between having a hit and a lotto hit. A hit bubbles, it saturates, and a lotto hit, you don't come home. Like I didn't come home in years, like
because of that hit.
Yeah, because of that one record. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that helped me get with Lil Wayne.
How was that feeling when you saw that in the makings and you woke up and you hear your shit everywhere? Like,
man, it's like every place I went, every club I went to, they was bumping it. And it was like girls used to come up to me, guys used to come up to me, "You don't know who I is?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I need to keep that." You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't going to be my tag or anything like that.
Yeah, of course.
But, man, I'm not going to lie. That record changed my life.
That's what's up.
Then I did the record I'm in the Hood with Wayne.
Yeah.
That took me to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? All we wanted to do in school is rock tees, bows, and reeds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's another great performer too, is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Lil Wayne will run from the tunnel full speed, no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? 1900 tattoos and rock it. That's the name of the game. That's the essence. And I feel like that's what we lacking in you know what I'm saying? It's like niggas can get some of Mary's and just go on one spot and rock the crowd, but niggas ain't working the stage and going crazy. We used to go crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, actually speaking about that, what was the best concert, not that you performed, but what's the best concert you think you've went to and seen?
The best concert I ever seen.
See if we on the same page.
Had to be this gonna be left field. I was in Jamaica.
I was there too. No, slang.
I was at Jamaica in Sunfest, and the best performer was Miguel.
Miguel?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Listen,
Miguel
had this. Miguel had the prettiest.
I know you,
but he got the voice, man.
Dude had.
Yeah, straight up. My bad.
Dude had the prettiest girlfriend.
Mix.
she looked like a mango. You know the ripe mango before you like her complexion was just on another level. And dog went out there and just serenaded 50,000 people.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The other biggest performance I seen was Flow Rider every single time.
I haven't been to Flow's joint yet.
Man, I'm talking about crowd surfing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he's at the top tier in the stands. He going crazy.
Shout out to Flow Rider, man.
He go crazy.
Shout out to the homie. Yeah, shout out to the homie Chris of Strong Arm, man. Shout out to Freezy.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody over there at Strong Arm, man. Shout out to Wild Man Teddy T.
Oh, Teddy T, what's up, baby? My bad, baby.
Yeah. So, listen. Shucks, man. You've broken records. We were just talking about the concerts, and I was gonna say, well, my concert. I think that mine would be the Hard Knock Life tour with DMX when they had everybody. They had Method Man, Redman.
Yeah.
They had damn near everybody was on that tour. And there was another one I saw that I think it was like Destiny Child and Eve and Usher. It was down here. It was in New York. And I saw it up there, and my uncle was doing the tour, and I came down there and watched it again. That was ill. Yeah. But the second best one I would say was Kanye when he had the floating stage.
Yeah.
That was something we ain't seen before.
Yeah.
And then with the Hard Knock Life tour, you had Redman and Method Man that was coming over on top of the crowds. You know what I'm saying? That was like
swinging
that
back
was
and forth.
Swinging. It was like
out there throwing their sneakers.
Yeah.
Fell off.
Yeah.
Wasn't they smoking a big ass son when they was coming out too? That shit was. I think Method Man was or Redman. One of them was.
One of them. I don't know. But yeah, man, I think that that was basically the two I believe. But going back to what you saying, man, you've been broken records in the game. Why do you think they sleeping on you right now? Because I know you have to. I don't think you should even consider yourself underrated because.
No, I'm not. I'm
you're
definitely not underrated.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a Grammy.
Yeah, you got a what?
I was on a Carter 3.
A what?
Say it again, my brother. Say it again. He got a Grammy.
I got a Grammy. I'm not talking about no marijuana.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I know that the way the game switches and the way the game moves and when it evolves into certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's certain waves. I always say it's when the waves splash against the rocks real hard. I've seen guys come and go. So for me to be 25% as relevant as I was, you know what I'm talking about? Like, we talking about, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this like 26 years.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You know what I'm saying? From the Jackios to the Cognitos to, you know, to the Pit Bulls, the Trick Daddies, man, we had big artists.
Yeah.
We had big artists at Po' Boy alone.
Yeah, Po' Boy had it moving, man. Po' Boy had it.
The best artist there was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Po' Boy was better than Slip and Slide, man.
Yeah.
They produced. Man. Yeah, they produced. It was I was out there, man.
We was a little more street.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Then Ted was handling his business.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Ted Lucas.
A lot of times, like E-Class was one man that, you know, I must say, like he take things. He's a visionary, so he takes things and makes it beautiful. Yeah. I'm talking about every finger licking you go in. He designs everything. All of his houses are plush. E-Class had a smart house 15 years ago, damn near.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's been innovative and very like strategic at the things he does. He's so militant. I keep saying militant because he doesn't play. No. Whatsoever.
He's serious, man. Yeah. I barely get a chance to see him smile. You see him smile here and there, but he give you that strong. It's a couple brothers like that, man, because I don't know if they don't want to show their vulnerable side, whatever it may be, but sometimes you got to be strong in front of people because people take your kindness for weakness, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's
just very serious, and he doesn't talk to you unless it's about business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. He's not in your presence unless he's handling his business. So a lot of times that's motivation to me when I see a man handling their business. So I take a right, another left, and go handle my business.
I like that, man. And if you could be a brother like that, you know what I'm saying, and you could see, I enjoy seeing other brothers do something good, because if I could see them do it, man, it gives you the idea and the strength to know that if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely will be there for you.
Yeah,
he'd be there. And that's like that kickstand that you need.
Right.
Because he's gonna always be there for you. If it's worth it all, if anything's worth it, dog gonna make sure that check cut. He gonna make sure you straight.
Mm-hmm.
Not what you want, but what you need.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want $10 million, but that's not what I need. You know, it's just real.
You just need $8,345.
Exactly.
And dog gonna make sure you got that. But all that extra, nah. We don't even play with each other like that.
That's what's up, man. Listen, another thing I was going to talk to you about was that the Wayne joint. I heard you said you got a phone call from Wayne, and he was like, man, this bitch, who calling me, man? You hung up on him, dude.
I think. because it was like, you know, I'm living proof that dreams do come true.
Real talk.
In HD, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
In 4K, they come true.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Zoomed in and zoomed out. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get that right.
Right.
Shit, wet. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, but Wayne was very influential in my life. You know what I'm saying? Dog brought me in and took me in to the whole Cash Money family. You know.
Shout out to Wayne, man.
Yeah, he called me one day, like, man, I hear you screaming Cash Money, let's make it official.
So tell people, you said it sounded good to you, and you just started screaming it, and you brought it into.
I heard, at the time when I signed with Cash Money, Wayne was dating Trina.
Okay.
And they were here, you know what I'm saying, right before Trina hit, right before Katrina hit New Orleans. And I performed at the Temple at DJ Khaled's birthday party in Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So when I performed, I actually had Sam Sneak play the record. I'm like, man, when Ross finished, man, play my record. He like, man, they gonna cut it off. I'm like, man, play that shit, nigga.
Get it in
He
some way, somehow.
He played it. I went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I could, from my peripheral vision, I could see Wayne on the right. Like,
jam it.
Like, hold on. So, word got back that when Wayne got back to the studio, he told Birdman about me. And they was talking about me. Okay. So I guess Trina called E-Class and they was like, well, they was talking about you and talking about your performance and woo. That's all I needed to hear. Now I'm Cash Money.
Now it is what
Cash
it is.
Money all day, all night.
I'm screaming Young Money, Cash Money, and I'm snapping like,
yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? So I really spoke it into existence. And I believe that when you vision certain things, they come true.
Right.
And when certain things is on your heart, they always come true.
Hey, that's real, man. And you visioned something, it came true, and then you broke records with that.
Yeah, we definitely sold 1 million the first week. That was like crazy at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Now you were a part of Khaled again before Khaled was Khaled, straight from New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Tell me about that time when you was coming up with Khaled. This is before he hit 99 Jams, all that.
I mean, Khaled always been gang. He always been cool with us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Cool and Dre, the Terror Squad,
right?
Joe Numb, everybody. We all was a family.
Yeah.
Anyway. You know what I'm saying? They was our Hispanic cousins.
Yeah, of course.
And the Arab cousins and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
the half Arab and I'm half Arab and black dude in the building. That's me.
So
he the Spanish cat.
So it was always, you know what I'm saying, love that we never had to explain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was already felt. You know what I'm saying? It was just already emotion.
Yeah, we definitely always had love for each other. So anything I had to do, Khaled was the reason why. You know, I got to a certain level because he was, Khaled was screaming.
Yeah.
Po' Boy, BRISCO.
Yeah.
Shouts out to BRISCO. That was big. You know, the mentions on the radios back then was huge.
Right.
Of course.
99 Jams, it was serious.
If Khaled said your name on the radio,
done deal.
Like, you can get a deal.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Especially when there was Papa Keith and Khaled on there, man, banging back to back. Come on, man. I had my artist was able to go ahead, and at the time I had my artist, their name was Sin. They was able to do the intro for Papa Keith and Khaled Drake for a little while, and then Busta and them came out with that joint, and it kicked them out so quick. It was like I was like, damn.
But you know what? That those platforms that we had, you know what I'm saying? We took full advantage of that new platform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that right now, like I say, the climate that the music in Miami right now, we have to unify in order for it to work. I mean, it can work for a little while. I done seen them come and go. It'll work for a little while, but if you're not united with a conglomerate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some hand-picked individuals that want to see you win.
Right.
As much as they want their self to win, you're not. We have to have that like that. If not, we're not gonna make it. It's not gonna work.
Gotcha.
I mean, I seen a lot of people in my time down here, cause I'm from New York. I'm from Queens. You know, and when I came down here and I was doing my little rapping thing and doing whatever with my family,
Yeah.
And it started as a little nothing and then came into like a whole little indie record label type thing, you know? And then we had a female artist. But I started noticing like it wasn't really true love out there, people just wanted to go for the ride versus what can you bring to the table so we can all eat.
Yeah, but I think this the game of you have childhood friends that's locked in, y'all sandbox, y'all homies, y'all rocking. Yeah. Then you have family too. See, you have to convert your friends to your family.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say that.
You gotta put family in position.
Right.
Chuck, Big Chuck.
Yeah,
Freezy,
Big Chuck. Shout out to
and
Chuck.
E-Class are brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So their meetings are different.
Right.
Yeah.
They meeting at grandma's house or they meeting at each other's houses.
Yeah.
And
it's
love
there.
is different. My kids are at your house.
Of course.
It's love there.
You know what I'm saying? I could go to E-Class son could come to my house and stay the night at my house. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like we have converted our friendship to family.
Right.
Yeah, that's like him. He's my brother. He's from another mother.
Right.
His kids go to my house go to his house.
Right. But I've been like that. But no matter what, that's just been me, man. Because my father taught me to be family oriented.
Yeah.
So just being like you. I mean, we fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got a connection.
Love.
We got a connection. So the whole thing from it is like sometimes. Well, I think with me, I know I gave more love to artists or friends, you know what I'm saying, supposed friends and artists, whatever, to make sure and even put more money behind them to make sure that they can make it, but then they take that, you know what I'm saying, that shit for weakness, and then you be like, bruh, I'm trying to help you get on, and then they think they can do this and all other types of stuff, but
it's always a discrepancy. When,
and then there's certain people in ears
money,
too.
Let me tell you, when money comes along, only certain individuals can handle that.
That's
can
real.
handle the pressure.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because you can have a lot of money at one point, and they go to rock bottom. And some people, that would stress them out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That would stress
you gotta know
them
how
out.
to build it back up if you go down.
Yeah, that's the
remove them from your
now
circles.
that's key though. That's key, knowing where you came from, staying grounded. In certain situations, you got to stay grounded because you got to know exactly what we did to get the money and get to the top. So if I ever go back down, I'm just gonna go back to what I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real. And and man, it's just like you said. It's learning a lot, man. It's going through things and you know what I'm saying. You growing from with the things you learned from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So. Who was your biggest influence other than performers, but like in hip hop? Who was your biggest influence in hip hop?
Rick Ross.
Ross.
Yeah, he was the first guy to ever let me get in the booth.
That's what's up. And then you know what you told me what you did with the Wayne thing. You saw Wayne Navier. I had my artist. Yeah. We was doing the drink. We was doing a drink. Remember was it Suicide? No, it wasn't. I don't know. It was one that was doing like a double mix CD for Def Jam. So I brought my artist down there. And Ross was there, and we was out at Hialeah. We was over there with
I think it was Mega Mix.
Mega Mix, yeah, DJ Mega Mix and UB Underboss, DJ EFN, THC, and all of them. We was out there with them, and I got toasted that night, but my artist had to walk me out. But but Ross was in there, and I went ahead. I made sure I kicked open the door so you can see. You know, see if he nodding his head to the shit. So he was nodding his head to the shit to try to rock with it. I said, okay, yeah, we doing something right here. Yeah, we kicked it, we did our thing, and we got up out of there. But you know what I'm saying?
But that was the first guy. That was the first guy, like,
that gave you that love.
That gave me that love, like, get in the booth and make it official that I'm a rapper now. Like, I'm a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? So I just owe a lot to him.
Shout out to Ross, man.
The most swaggiest,
shout out to Ross.
The swaggiest fat boy, the old, the former fat boy. He, you know what I'm saying? He done slimmed up.
He did.
He look good now. You
Shout
know?
out to Slab, Deuce Poppy, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie, man. Dude's got to come through. And again, to Sam Sneak, man. Sam Sneak, the one that broke that. I'm hustling.
Yeah.
So same way he broke your drink, same way he broke that hustling drink, man.
Yeah. And it was like I say, it was a conglomerate. It was a group effort. It was a group effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
we broke records.
You had to. But that's the thing. That's what we are trying to do now, man. From Strong Arm Radio to over here at Any Air FM. We want to make sure that we get these artists and let these artists be heard. Because there's no way right now for you to get your music played on the regular radio. And even though Strong Arm is actually, Ted got 88.7, you know what I'm saying? So they ripping it, they putting other people's music out there. And we're happy to hear that. We're happy to see that, man. So that's why I want to promote for those artists. I want to promote for you being an artist. I want everybody to be able to get out there and eat, man. We got to work together at this shit now.
Yeah.
We just can't go ahead. Right now, man, this is the wrong time for y'all to go ahead and be jealous or hating on anybody else, man. This is the time to stick together. Man, you see a brother needing a hand, man, retweet his shit. Do whatever you got to do, man. Look out for my man BRISCO out here, man. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do for the people.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, you know what I mean?
No,
I don't say much.
I heard something.
Hold on. My man wanted to say something.
You know, I don't say much, but that's why I see my homie doing this thing. A lot of people know about him in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't. So the people who don't know about him, I'm working on it right now. You don't know it, but I'm getting up with the V75, the little club there. He just got locked up with the little bitty raid or whatever. But Club Ocean, Boston, Club Ocean in Chicago, V Live. They ready for you.
Exactly.
They ready for you.
They ready for?
So that's for is connections. I want to see my homie win. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So if they don't know about him, I'm here with you. I just want live. They want to know about him. So it's like it's connections, and they hating on the man because he just came out of jail and looking so much better than niggas who've been out here 20, 30 years.
That's real talk.
You know what I mean?
That's real talk.
And right now here, I'm from the hood. I'm from the block. I'm Troll City, whatever. I'm from Chicago.
Shout out to Shy.
Kill to be killed, and this man made me a promise, and shit, he blew me out there and told me, shit, come fuck with him.
That's real, man. See, he a real nigga.
I met the man in jail. We rocked. He ain't talk to nobody. He was social distancing, everything in jail because he was a made man already. You know what I mean? Anybody touch him or play with him?
They had a problem.
Like no, it's like it was like real life